Okay, I will try to keep this video as short as possible. So we're on step 4. Step 4 is where you're going to open up this link, Your Investigation, One Clue at a Time, Graphic Organizers. I will also include this in the Google Classroom, so you have your own copy already on there. When you open it up, it's going to look like this. So the directions say, use the graphic organizers below to document your research. All right, so what we need to do is on each section, we can see the block right here. This right here is the same thing as this block or square, and then there's 2 more down here. So they're all the same thing. It's just we need multiple sources. So you'll notice in here that we're going to include our research on here. We need to have several primary and secondary sources. We need to remember that these are historical events that are mysteries. So the sources will present you with contradictions. Again, that means that they may not always say the same thing. So make sure that you are writing down any discrepancies, which means anything that is different between 2 sources. Okay? So now we found the Glenn Miller website. I would say this is probably a pretty reliable source. So he lived from 1904 to 1944. We're going to read in here, right? We would read everything in here. And then as we read, we're going to write down the information that we find. So one of our questions that we might have had is just, what happened to him? Okay. So the source name in this case, like I said, is just going to be Glenn Miller website biography. And I might give a short description here. Official. Okay. So what evidence or clue does this source reveal? Interesting. So in this case, we have to read through these. So some of the evidence here is that let's see, are there any clues? Interesting. He recorded at Abbey Road Studios where the Beatles would go on record for most of their records. So that's kind of interesting. All right. So we found out here that on December 15th of 1944, Miller was supposed to fly to the United Kingdom or Britain, and he was flying from France to help organize his band to make a more permanent home in Paris. Let's see. His plane went down over the English Channel, which is between France, and yeah, so that's what we're learning here. Okay, so what evidence or clue does the source reveal? So it says here that his plane crashed in the English Channel. Interesting. All right, so we need to know who made this source, right? So analyzing the source, sourcing, who made it? So down here, let's see if we can find something on here. So I don't really see an author name, I don't think. So in this case, we could just put, probably just put, let's see. In this case, I'm just going to put author at official website. Okay, but normally, if you see an author, you need to put that on there. Contextualizing. Why was this made? What historical events contributed to its making? So you need to go through and figure out why it was made. In this case, it was made to inform people about Glenn Miller. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. We'll finish this up.